Alright, everyone, welcome to the stream. So today we're just going to give you guys a quick recap of what previously happened. Why it is not showing up?
Uh-oh.
I love it when that happens. Oh, there it is. Okay. Delete this. Sorry, stream. We are having some technical difficulties here. Let's just see if we can get this working. That is very unfortunate. Aha! There we have it. So last week, we had our intrepid group of Genin finally pass their exam, get assigned to Sensei, grab whatever gear they could, prepared however best they could for this next test that they didn't know they were taking. Their Sensei put them through the ringer, one of which had ventured off and thought, hey, you know what, this is impossible, I'm not going to waste my time, and ended up passing out at the doorstep of the library. The rest, however, fought vigorously against their sensei and managed to collect the two bells after some sheer luck and skill, culminating in the group's success. Only to find out that they had failed, even after grabbing the bells. Here they stand in the middle of training field 15, standing there in disappointment.
So, you guys understand what it takes to be ninja?
He's so sad right now.
Yes. Visibly upset.
I do. She just sort of like glances over at the empty spot where they should be.
Where is he? Let's go kick his butt.
Wonder if
You guys can go looking for your quote-unquote teammate, if you so wish. I have to figure out what to do with you lot, which most likely is going to result in you going back to the academy.
What?
But
Lord, it's at this point that your character knows that you could probably alter the terms of the test in order to facilitate a potential pass so long as they continued the streak that they had been going on, including their fourth.
Alright. My character, will sigh and say, do all of you know how well you did? And I don't just mean the bell test.
I know how well he did. And she points at Mori.
Maury with a big smirk. He would adjust his headband if he has it yet.
His sister just rolls her eyes. No, he did good. He did.
Yes, but I don't think you guys understand what you all here are doing and how well you guys did overall and everything.
Well,
I point at Miko Uchiha. Did you
Yeah.
know that you rivaled somebody who passed the Genning test a long time ago in such a way that it is shocking?
I really don't understand, Sensei. I mean, who is this person you're referring to?
Roan, does my ninja lore history know well enough to point this face out?
Yes, you instinctively know which one it is.
Okay. I point out the fourth Hokage
Oh,
on the mountain face.
really? Oh, oh, that's cool.
Maboria, you are going for Genjutsu, yes?
Yes. Well, I'm going for a little bit of everything, but what I'm good at.
How many ninja do you think are actually skilled at it?
I've only seen a couple.
And why do you think that is?
Because it's difficult?
Very difficult, and if you can learn how to pull it off, you will be a very skilled ninja. Genjutsu doesn't normally work, so no ninja is really going to think that they're trapped in a Genjutsu until it's too late if you can get it to be successful. And Amber, I don't think I have to point out anything else for you besides that you are a Hyuga and head of the family. So, with that being said, you guys will remain on my team. But if any of you fuck up like this again, looks towards the empty spot, don't think there's going to be second chances.
Don't worry, I'll keep an eye on him.
What?
And she sort of grins.
We'll give him a good talking. Like they go.
And with that, your first mission is to go find where he went.
Really? We have to find him? Okay.
Starting now?
Oh,
I mean, I
actually, Amber's on the ground.
Oh, yeah!
Oh, yeah, you're fatigued.
I don't think this conversation ever would have happened. Amber suffered from chakra depletion, didn't she?
Nope.
No?
Kind of. Almost.
No, I have
They're just exhausted.
1 chakra in my chakra pool and 0 in my reserves out of 2. So
Alright.
yeah, she's on the ground. She's exhausted. She's just not strong enough to hold up her own weight because she has a strength of 5.
Gotcha.
Actually, no, she has a strength of -6 right now. Because
What?
No, it's
of
-1.
exhaustion. -1. Okay.
Can't lift yourself effectively.
I guess.
Okay. First task would be to take her to the hospital then.
I just need a good night's rest. I'll be fine. Please, sweet.
Say it. Say it. Say it. Believe it.
I'll take her to the Hyuga compound. You go look for your teammates.
On it.
Thank you,
Okay.
Sensei.
We.
Yep. And here comes the.
The saboteur. Betrayer, even.
You said it for me. Oh yeah.
Alright, so you begin dashing through as a ninja, going through, getting to the compound. Takes about an hour to get there.
Okay.
Rest of you guys. You guys are standing there in the training field.
Oof. Well, I think I still remember where he passed out. Can we check for like footprints?
Okay. Roll me a spot check.
Oh, thank God. It's also pretty bad, but you know.
Oh, this
No.
is just finding the footprints. That's not following them.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Yep. This
You don't see
is
any
dirt.
disturbances in the ground.
Well, I'm out of ideas.
Really? Come on. Let's just try. Where? Do we?
Pika, I
Wait,
need you to repeat that. You said let's just try and then you cut out.
yeah. Do we know exactly where he is right now, or?
Hell no. You have no idea.
No, I meant. Never mind. It was-
Like out of character, yeah. In character, no fucking clue.
yeah. Can I try for the spot check?
Sure. Roll me a spot check.
It's a critical, and it's just right in front of him.
No, he's standing in it.
We wear the same shoes too.
Miko, you don't see any footprints, but you do see some broken branches near one of the bushes that you had last seen Komotsky move through.
Hey, bro, look over there, by that bush. Do you see that?
Mori, you see shit.
No. What am I supposed to be looking for?
I think they're broken twigs. I think we need to go over there. Because I think that's where he was while we were battling. I'm not sure, but I think we need to go look over there.
If you say so.
Miko heads over to the bush where he was, and she looks around and she goes, "Look, see, there's a broken branch right here. He was in this spot. So we have."
Do you have any feats like the track feat that helps you with this?
I think
I don't think so, but I just figured I'd ask to be safe.
Yeah, I'm not sure of. I need to. Let's see. What do I have? I have. I need to go to my. Let's see. No, I don't.
Okay, no worries. So from this position, I need you to roll a survival check.
Okay.
Maury, you're also able to roll a survival check as you are going to be aiding her in looking for these tracks. How this works is you're going to roll survival. The DC's 15. For every 5 you beat it, she gets an extra +1.
Not happening.
If you hit a 15, she gets a base of +2.
Ah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I rolled the 2, so.
All right. So you guys get there and you're like, okay, so we found the broken branch, but I don't see any footprints or any other traces of where this guy was.
Well, he really made this hard on us, didn't he, bro?
He is a ninja, right? Haha.
A trait of our ninja. I can't wait to find him. Okay, where do you think we should go? Where should we go?
Can I attempt an insight check on my companion that is now away? To figure out where he would go in such a situation. GM.
You currently don't have enough information about him to know that answer.
That's valid.
You've known me for a day, and what's the most likely place you'd go?
A day for less than a minute.
I've been knowing you for like 2 minutes and you disappeared for half a
Hey, you know what, bro? I think since we can see widespread through the training spot, really don't see anything. Maybe we should head back to town. What do you think? Maybe town.
Sensei wants us to search, so we have to search. You check the town, and I'll check, I don't know, like, the tree-y places?
I know, but
So a lot of these areas that have like forested areas are either parks or other training areas.
Yeah.
Some of them are actually restricted areas and are completely fenced off.
Oh, that...
Like
that-
this zone right here.
Hmm.
Yeah, that right there, number 15. Yeah, it may or may not be the Forest of Death.
Come on, brother. I think we should stick together. Let's go together. Back to town. It'll be easier for both of us to search together instead of
Fine.
Come on.
Literally being dragged by the arm. Is how I envision this. But yeah, sounds like returning to town. Exactly what we're doing in there is a very good question.
All right. Well, we know somewhat about him. What do you think he would do? We should think like him. I think.
I'm pretty sure he's a delinquent.
We know a lot about that.
He's probably somewhere he's not supposed to be.
Hmm.
If I left, where would I go?
I love your rationale.
To the train tracks.
For the train tracks. Hey, bye.
Miko, roll me an intelligence check.
Okay.
I find it funny their line of thinking and where you actually went.
Listen, man, I want to learn, but I can't do that when I'm getting knocked on my ass.
Oh wait.
That's what cowards say.
But you need
So, Pika, so the easiest way to find it is you just go to attributes, and then you'll see that there's intelligence. You can actually click that right there, and it'll actually be a button.
Oh, duh. I was looking on my list. I'm sorry. It's been a while since I've done this.
No worries.
Yeah. There it is. That was it.
All right. While your brother's line of thinking isn't a bad idea, riding the train to get a better look at everywhere in the city that he could possibly be isn't a bad idea either.
Mm-hmm.
And that way you could knock off two birds with one stone.
Okay.
Stream chat, in case you're wondering, there's some side conversations going on in the chat log about how one's totally delinquent, but he's at the library. So just don't mind them.
Yeah. Okay. I guess it's not such a bad idea. I guess we can take the train.
Overly confident.
All right, so you guys proceed to the nearest train stop. Come on. Let me... Yeah. It takes you 2 hours to get there.
Oh, jeez.
All right, a ticket will cost you guys to purchase DC 5.
Let's see if I can actually make that.
Wait, a DC
Unless you,
5?
yeah, DC 5, unless your sister's going to pay for you.
Let's see if they have to. They don't.
Cool, you manage to scrounge up enough change. You see one of your friends who actually owes you some money. He's able to hook you up with some, and you manage just enough to purchase the fare for the ride.
Wonderful. Perfect.
Pika?
Yes.
Wealth
I'm sorry.
DC 5.
Blah, 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 blah. Yeah.
Wealth is underneath all the ability scores and whatnot.
No, I know. I'm just. I wish you would have gave me a mouse with this. so I'm using.
The
Wait,
trackpad. No, I understand its pain. That's bluff.
edit.
Ouch. Wow.
It's still
you
on
can't
that
fly.
one though. Holy shit!
Oh, I
You are a terrible liar.
Wealth, it's on the left-hand side of your sheet,
okay.
and it's you just keep scrolling down. You'll eventually see it.
Yeah, I know. I know where wealth is. Come on. Move. There you go.
All right,
Oh,
Wealth
and that
10.
costs you 1 point of wealth
Oof.
as you manage to get yourself a ride on the train.
so I gotta put them to 3 now?
Yep.
then?
That's how that works. All right, in 1 hour, you will make a full round of the city. So you essentially get to go all the way around.
Hell yeah. Beautiful city.
Yes. Our village is very, very good. Both our village.
And you guys get back there. Fort saves for both of you.
Ooh. Uh-oh.
What was that
Start
again?
throwing up again. Oh no.
Fortitude saves for both of you.
Okay.
Or
Miko?
Yep, I'm coming. I'm
No
going.
worries. No, I understand. Trackpads, they suck to try and go through. Alrighty. So, Miko, you begin to feel unwell. And as you're doing so, you notice your brother passes out on the train.
No.
Amber, you were brought over by your sensei back to your home. Unfortunately, today is a pretty busy day. Your parents are both out. Your father's on a mission. Your mother's running some important affairs here in the Hugo compound. You know she probably won't be home till late.
Okay. She's just gonna crawl into bed. There's nothing she can do.
No, you can't even open the door to your place, is what I'm getting at.
Oh.
If she directs me and permitted by some Hyuga in charge, while other Hyuga
She's
are away.
probably the closest, and I don't think anybody's going to interfere with you returning
Okay.
them to their place. Although it does look hilarious as you hop up onto their window ledge, open the window, hop in, over there, hop out, close window, leave.
Thank you, Sensei.
Or Amber. All right.
can you hear my dog's little yipping in the
Nope.
background? Okay, good.
Anytime I hear, can you hear? And if I can't, I just immediately say no.
Yes.
You hear my voice?
Yes.
Hmm.
Anyways. So Sensei, you now have 2 hours before you know that the medicine should kick in.
Okay.
Wait,
You remember the medicine.
Yes. Yes, I do.
Or should I say the poison that you implemented?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, no, not again. Wait, I can.
Yeah, we threw up our lunch, so we're kind of.
Yeah.
No.
Alright, so... They're ninja. They should figure it out.
Sounds about right. All right, what are you doing next?
I am probably going to go check in with the Hokage and people about how this team did.
Okay. All right, so you're heading off to the Hokage's office.
Yep.
And rather than the Hokage, Captain Amiya is the one who greets you.
Kind of figured.
Yeah. She asks how her daughter and son, or no, sorry, she asks how her daughter did.
I knew it. It was too good to be true.
I tell her she did well. She actually was one of the one who got one of the bells.
Figured as much.
Though it wouldn't have been without the help of her brother.
Oh, so I
He's
see
the
he is
one
good
who
for
knocked
something.
them off. Though one of them did leave the test overall.
Boy, will I have words to tell him later on. Automatically assumed that it's her son.
No, it wasn't your son. It was the other one, the newbie. What his name
Komotsky?
is?
She says impatiently, as if she more or less went over the dossier multiple times because she cares about her daughter but not her son, and needed to know everything about her
Yeah.
daughter's team.
Komotsky left.
Responsible parents do. I see.
Other than that, they worked as a team well. Just don't know how well they're going to work with Komotsky since he left. They're probably rather upset at him, telling how I've almost failed them for him leaving.
Well then, I've got a solution for you. I'll have him here in the next couple of hours. They'll have a mission assigned to them tomorrow. Just make sure you gather the rest of the students here bright and early.
Alright.
As for
Is that
Komotsky's
all?
punishment, that's yet to be determined.
Eh, I'll leave that up to you.
All right. And as you leave, the bright sunny day begins to become a rather dreary day as the dark clouds begin to roll over the next couple of 15 to 20 minutes. You left before any of this started happening, and as about 20 to 30 minutes in, it begins to rain. Komotsky, this is about the time you got to the library. As you fell unconscious and ate pavement.
Understandable. Have a terrible day.
A couple hours later, you wake up and you're in the Hokage's office. Along with Captain Amiya.
Am I tied down in any way, shape, or form?
You're sitting on a bench just outside of the Hokage's office. And you can see that there are two other ninja wearing these kind of like darker green vests and kind of longer dark sleeved shirts with their dark pants. Standard Leaf outfits, along with Captain Amiya in front of you. And you remember her. She was actually pretty nice to you last time you saw her.
Mm-hmm.
What do you have to...
So
she stands there cross-armed, glaring at you, and asks you, what do you have to say for yourself?
I guess I'll kind of cock my head to the side and ask, where am I?
You're just outside the Hokage's office. I know you don't get to come here.
Oh,
But where do you think you get off jeopardizing my daughter's success?
daughter?
Miko?
Miko?
Yes,
that?
you were just assigned to her team.
Oh,
I heard that when the going got tough, you ran. Is that
I
a bad
wouldn't say-
habit of yours?
I wouldn't say ran. I'd say sneak.
Right. And what exactly were you doing in front of the library now?
Well, why does anyone else go to the library?
Well, everybody else doesn't end up face first in the concrete.
Yeah, it might have something to do with the poison my sensei gave me.
And you didn't think to get yourself administered to a hospital before you went anywhere else?
Yeah, well, that thought did cross my mind, but I didn't really understand the lesson beforehand, so I was hoping that I could go to the library and maybe learn a bit more.
Oh, so you care about learning, do you? Well, your first
That's
lesson
why
is
I'm
not
here.
to leave your team behind. While they're going to be off doing their first mission, you're going to be doing menial chores and the most dreary of tasks. And then you will have your makeup lessons. Do I make myself clear?
Very clear.
Now your sensei should be arriving any minute now.
Do I just wait here, or...
At this point, your sensei jumps through the window.
I just look at you. No, I look at Captain Anya. So, you know his lesson?
Most certainly.
Alright.
Now, during your guys' next mission, he'll be standing around doing a bunch of assigned tasks in the surrounding area. If you see anything else that you can get him to do, please do so.
Will do, as I do a little two-finger salute.
It'll be good to put this one to work. Give him some character.
Yeah, he seems to be lacking it.
character?
Oh, don't start. Well, if excuse me, I have some important work to do as she steps into the Hokage's office and closes the door behind her.
Hey,
All
did you
right.
know that she's that one girl's mom? Forgot her name already.
Yes, I do. And you'd be right not to piss her off since she's the second to the Hokage in terms of who gets orders.
Nice.
If you want to find yourself in an early grave, piss her off. Anyways, let's go.
Where?
Downstairs, of course. It's not like you're going to be staying here all day.
Okay, but what's downstairs?
I look at him with, like, how stupid is this kid?
I mean, he's a 12-year-old, so, like, some common sense exists, I guess. Some doesn't.
I know.
Oh, man. Sometimes I forget that these characters are actually kids.
Huh?
Sometimes I forget these characters are kids.
Nothing is downstairs other than the outside and what's normally down there. Let's go.
Okay. So what exactly am I doing? She said chores.
Mm-hmm. Which means you're going to be doing all the work that nobody else wants to do.
Okay.
The lesson hasn't sinked into you, has it?
Which one?
All of them.
Well, I did learn one thing, Sensei.
And what's that?
Never trust you. And I'll say that with a very cheeky smile.
That rule applies to all, Ninja Kid. As we continue to walk.
All right. You do know that there's plenty of stuff that you can get him to do around the academy. You could also probably put him to work over at some of the training. What are they called? Training facilities.
Okay.
Right,
Well,
training
good.
grounds.
Well, I'll have him pick up trash at the training grounds.
All right. Just getting there will take like 2 to 3 hours of your day.
Mm-hmm.
They'll probably get there for an hour of picking up trash, and then you probably send them home.
All right.
All right. Discipline achieved. All right, you're... Now for students who are dealing with a passed-out kid on the train. Oh, boy. Also, Amber, I do need a fortitude save from you.
Sure. For what?
For the poison that you ingested.
Oh. Thought I was fine.
That's what everybody
So-
thought.
This is how poisons work. There's one check that's done very early on, and then there's one check done a couple hours later.
Did it work?
No.
It might have. It's just sometimes there's delays on stuff.
Okay.
But I don't think it worked. Oh, there it is.
Oh, there we go.
Okay, you failed. So, like about an hour after your sensei left, you started to not feel so good, and you went to go, like, kind of go... You tried to, like, move out of the bed, try and go to the washroom to, like, make sure you don't hurl on yourself, and then you, like, fall out of bed and pass out.
Oh. I was like, if she thinks she's gonna throw up, she's just gonna turn onto her side. She's too weak to get out of bed.
Yep. Like, you tried to, like, just turn onto your side, and you ended up tumbling forward because you don't have the control that you need to stabilize yourself. So we have an Amber passed out on the side of her bed. We have a Moribara passed out on the train. At this point, name has just eluded me. Miko. You've now missed your stop, and the train begins to continue moving. Mori's unconscious. You're not feeling so hot. Starting to get late.
I go over to Mori and try to wake him out from being passed out.
Mori, roll me a 1d4 plus 1.
Okay.
You're unconscious for the next 3 hours.
Alright, fair enough.
Do I roll this? What?
You're kind of just doing bed rest anyways, but feel free to.
Oh, plus 1. That would have been a 5.
5 hours. If anybody comes to check in on you. But because your parents are working late, by the time they get home, you're going to be awake and you're just going to be in that weird situation. It's like, Mom, could you help me? Shit.
Yeah.
Alright, so now that we know that that's going on, we got to deal with the Mori unconscious on a moving train.
GM, may I try to medically treat him before I pass out?
Try and do what?
Medically treat him?
Do you have a medical kit of some sort on your person?
I believe so.
Do you have antivenom? Or any kind of antitoxin that you would use to treat poisons?
No, I don't think I do.
Okay.
No.
For the most part, there's very little roll me a treat injury check as you're assessing him to see if there's anything you can do. The DC for this is 15. Alright, so you can tell that he's unconscious. He's still breathing. There's no physical reason for why he should be, and the only conclusion you can get is because you started feeling sick at around the same time he passed out, that it's probably that ingested poison you guys had.
Okay.
Now, based off of the effects, you can only assume that it renders people unconscious, as most of his bodily functions are working just fine. He doesn't seem to be in any life-threatening danger.
Right.
Outside of possibly ending up in the hands of people who he shouldn't be in the hands of because he's a minor and is getting late, and he's on a train with no adult.
Oh God, what do I do? What do I do? I don't know. Oh, Morgan, get up. Mm, I feel so sick right now. Oh, I don't know what to do. I'm like she's thinking to herself. I don't know what to do because she's still in training, so she's.
All right, the train's arrived at the next stop.
I guess I'll try to pull him up as try to carry him out before. I have to get off the train.
All right, I need you to roll me strength.
Strength.
Yep. What is your current strength score?
Hold on. I gotta widen my character sheet because strength is the strength is 11.
11. Okay. So you shouldn't be too hassled by dragging your brother, but roll a strength check to see how efficiently you can do so.
Ah,
As you're dragging your brother, you hear his head clunk against some of the seats. His leg gets caught on one of them, and you end up missing the exit as the train door closes right as you dragged him up to the edge.
oh, I'm so sorry. No, stop. We need to get home.
All right, looks like you guys are waiting for the next stop.
We're gonna die from a train. A train's gonna kill us.
All right, you guys have arrived at the next destination. It's been about another 20 minutes.
Oh my God.
This time you're already at the exit. And you just have to drag them across. Now, this next part's going to be a little more difficult, so you're going to have to use your strength one more time here.
Okay.
You also notice that you're getting a lot of weird looks from all the other passengers. You finally manage to bring them across onto the platform. And at this point, one of the staff who are at the train station comes over, begins blowing a whistle. Everybody begins to stand back as a kind of crowd forms. And then the security officer comes over and asks, what's going on? What's wrong? Where are your parents? All that fun jazz.
Oh, sir, please, can you help me bring my brother to the hospital? Our sensei poisoned us, and I'm about to faint.
They poisoned us.
How many times have I heard?
He looks awestruck and is like, yes, hold on. Let me just... He calls 119. And eventually, Med Ninja show up, and they take him to the hospital.
Yay!
Leave and then you
Mom's
pass out.
gonna be mad at the hospital bill. That's upsetting.
All right. So he's now taken onto an ambulance and driven to the hospital. What do you do?
Okay. I guess I'll have to, I guess I can go searching for my mom.
Okay, it's about 7 o'clock at night right now.
Mm-hmm.
Where are you going to go look for your mom?
I'm going to try to, it's 7 o'clock at night. She's probably still with the Hokage. So go to the bottom.
You know it's not too uncommon to see your mom home at a reasonable time, especially for like stuff like dinner.
Oh, okay. So, all right. Well, I'm sorry.
No worries. I'm filling in the blanks that you would know.
Yeah, I try to go home quickly.
Okay.
And Mom, what happened to Moribond?
Roll me a navigate check.
Navigate. Okay.
As you're trying to work your way home through the busy streets of a city. And you're at a train station by yourself for the first time. You've never been there.
Oh my god, little girl out in the middle of the night in a big city. Please make this.
You make it, and you're able to get yourself home at a reasonable time of 8 o'clock because you're running.
Hi, as I'm trying to save myself from being fainted, I'm running home. That's funny.
Run fortitude for the extended run.
Actually,
Really?
it's not a bad idea. Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Well, technically, you just take 1 point of 3 points of non-lethal damage, but that's not going to do anything to you. So,
Yeah.
considering all the non-lethal damage you kept taking, you just like passed out, woke up, passed out, woke up. All right. Next day.
Do I heal that 1 strength and get rid of my ammonia again?
Roll me a fort save. Do you succeed on passing pneumonia? Well, it's very important that we check that.
I'm also in the hospital, if that helps.
You're also what?
Also in the hospital, if it helps at all.
Actually, that does help you. Okay, yeah. So you regain 1 strength.
And
However-
I'm cured. Mm-hmm. I don't like that, however.
You're
You
dead.
lose all of your wealth.
I need you to make a secondary fort save.
Uh-oh. 9.
He caught tetanus from
Unfortunately, even with the assistance, your pneumonia gets worse.
Oof.
Oh.
Roll me 1d3 twice.
2d3 it is.
Amber,
2-1.
you gain you gain 1 chakra reserve and your full chakra pullback.
Okay.
Chakra
All right.
reserves recover at 1 per day.
They're level
No, I
1.
have 2
Ah,
total. in
You
reserve.
chakra reserves come back at a rate of your level per day.
okay.
yeah.
Oh.
Also, hit points, same thing, level per day. Doubled if you are full day resting, which not everybody got full day bed rest, so. Maury's the closest person to be able to claim that, but even then, that's pushing it. Maury, I need you to roll another d3, because... Oh, you rolled 2d3, never mind, sorry, I see it. So, you lost 2 points of strength, and 1 point of constitution.
Fuck!
Oh,
It's okay, I was odd con anyway. It doesn't affect me too badly.
Man, pneumonia's nothing to scoff at. This is your second bout of pneumonia in like a week. Jeez.
Can't wait to get a sleeping bag and fuck off into the forest again, only to catch a 3rd pneumonia.
coming back to the vengeance.
Alright, so the next day, everybody heal your level and hit points if you need it. If your chakra is empty or missing some, replenish all your chakra. If you have spent some of your chakra reserves, you regain your level in chakra reserves. Please do this now. Sensei, the thought occurred to you that you dismissed your students without telling them they had to meet up with you the next day.
Mm-hmm. I'd go collecting them.
Just so you know, Sensei,
Doesn't
it
we
says
be
you have
there?
74 out of 70 chakra right now.
At a 70. Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
Would we be there is the question, huh?
You gonna ditch us again, loser?
All right, so Sensei, where were you told to meet up with everybody for your mission in the morning?
In front of the Hokage's office?
All right, so you're there in front of the Kokage's office. Who else would be there looking at you?
That's right. She would have told me to go there. The second in command chick.
Mm-hmm.
I guess she told me to go, so I might as well. She didn't seem very happy, so
Was Luna present when this was said to go?
Nope.
Oh.
Nobody else was present.
Are you moving us over?
No, because nobody else was present. You all don't know you're supposed to be here.
That ditch is the only one there, huh?
She's not even there.
Just referring to me.
Oh. All right, Maury, you wake up in a hospital bed. You have no idea how you got there. It's bright and early, and you feel like shit.
We're going back to sleep. As far as we're aware, we have nowhere to be, so, you know.
Cool.
It's a hospital. What's going to happen?
Miko, you wake up. Your mom's not home, but breakfast seems to be made and waiting on the kitchen table for you. There only seems to be enough for you.
Down to eat breakfast.
All right, so you eat your breakfast. Anything else?
And I'm going to try to figure out where everybody is.
Alrighty. Do you own a phone?
I don't. I do.
Okay, no worries. Wouldn't be surprised. Okay, so you're trying to figure out where everybody is. How do you plan on doing this?
I'm gonna search maybe left a note.
What's the question? Does she even know we're meeting?
She doesn't know anything about meetings. She's just looking for you guys because she's part of a ninja team. Like, roll me an investigate check. If it's not actually a skill, I apologize. I try and keep all my games separate, but sometimes I do make up skills and I get reminded that they're not actually called that anymore. Investigate 13, okay. You can't really find anything about a note about where to be or anything. But as you leave the house, you see a letter on the... Not a letter, but a post-it note on the door. And you can see your name on it.
Mm-hmm.
And if you unfold it, it tells you to meet at the Hokage's office.
Does it give a time that I have to do that?
It does not.
Oh no. Okay, I better rush over to the Hokage's office. I'm gonna run because if it's at the Hokage, yeah.
No worries. No worries. Okay, so... Sensei, you're the first one there. Kumo ends up being there. You guys end up standing around for about 5 minutes before Miko comes running down the street in a frantic mess.
Before I would have came here, I would have gone here and left a sticky note on her window because I'm the one who dropped her off, so I knew exactly where she was.
Fair. Fair.
Rest in peace, Maury.
Amber,
Yes.
you are no longer exhausted. You are simply fatigued.
What is the penalty for fatigue, or how do I find that?
No worries, I'm going to pull that up here for you. So, conditions. Fatigued. A character who is fatigued can't run or charge, and has a -2 penalty to strength and dex.
Okay.
Lot better than a plus -6.
Yep,
You sure?
much better than a -6.
Yeah.
All right. So with that, you wake up and you can see on the outside of your window there's a post-it note stuck there, and it has your name on it.
She'll lean in and read it. Or pull it off and read it.
Okay. You read it, and it tells you to be at the Hokage's office first thing in the morning. And you can only assume that this was sent by your sensei, as this is where they dropped you off from.
And she will walk there as fast as possible.
All right.
She cannot run with fatigue.
Exactly. All right,
She will
so
power walk.
you're going to arrive there about an hour after everybody else, even though you have the closest walk.
Power limp.
All right. So after about an hour of waiting, all you lot have gathered, save for Mori.
Sen-
Where's Mori?
Sensei, Mori,
Sorry,
I'm gonna-
my mic was muted. Miko, where's Mori?
He's at the hospital, Sensei, and I wouldn't take it lightly because you're the one who sent them there. Yes.
I just needed to make sure all of you got a good night's rest.
Like you care.
It's like you're a ninja.
Komotsuki begins to wander off.
Hold it! Looks towards Komotsi. You are staying right here, and if I need to, I will tie you up with rope and tie you to one of your teammates. That way you can't go anywhere.
I volunteer.
I volunteer as tribute.
Cannot be on Miko. She seems pretty angry right now.
What did you say about me? Wait, I didn't hear you cut out.
Can you not tie me to Miko? Because she seems pretty angry at me right now. Or angry at you. She's just angry.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you are the one who left the test.
Yeah,
Anyways.
do that to us.
Hmm.
She taps her foot on the ground.
Anyways. Miko, go quickly get your brother and meet back here.
Yes, Sensei. I'm always responsible for him. Jeez. I head to the hospital to grab him.
So do we just wait for her? Or...
We're waiting for our mission.
Oh.
Sensei, you would know that once you have your team gathered, you'd bring them upstairs to get briefed.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
So are you guys going to proceed without Mori or with Mori? I'm just trying to wait for you guys to make that decision.
We're waiting for Mori.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I guess I reached to the hospital.
You
To
what?
retrieve-
The hospital?
I said I reached to the hospital to retrieve them. Because I basically ran there.
Okay, so you
I'm
run
facing-
back to the hospital?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And I go to his room and I see him laying on the bed, half asleep, and I'm like, Maury, you need to get up. Come on, we got.
God, no.
Yes, come on, we gotta go.
Where are we going?
We gotta go to the Hokages.
Oh, immediately out of bed.
We gotta hustle it. We gotta run. Come on, let's go. They're waiting for us.
Alright, so you guys all run back.
Mhm.
Maury, you still feel like shit, but you're at least doing a little better than Amber. Who visibly looks tired and exhausted.
I know what you're talking about.
It's the most adorable thing ever. Anyways, now that your team's been assembled, you guys proceed up to the Hokage's office.
Oh,
It is here where the door opens. The room's dark. You wouldn't be able to see if it wasn't for the slight crack in the curtains, letting some light in, which perfectly silhouettes a tall, slender woman wearing the Hokage's hat, facing out the window. You can kind of see the Hokage regalia on her. She says, "You're finally here."
Yeah, it took some time. One of them was in the hospital.
Your first mission head to the hot springs. There's a delinquent lurking about. You are to apprehend him and bring him back. This will be a D-ranked mission.
Yes, my lady.
She didn't even turn to look at you guys. She's still just peering out the window.
I do this
Okay,
like
huh.
cough thing, and I look at all of you.
Did you poison yourself? You're kind of coughing.
How about you actually respond to the Hokage versus just sitting here like a bunch of quiet, scared little children?
Wait,
Didn't
The Hokage replies, but they should be scared. And she looks over, and you can kind of see that kind of red, glowing eye as it just peers at you guys. Will saves everybody.
Oh no!
oh
Fear
god.
us? Okay.
And I had missed what they had said.
Yeah, I didn't.
Wait,
don't
did
need-
you say hello?
Oh god. Alright, looks like we're going back to the hospital, boys. Let's go.
Wait, did you say hello or
Will
no?
save.
We'll
Well,
see.
That's what I thought you said.
Does Lord have to make this save too?
Lord has to make the save too.
Oh no!
Lord, you can attempt. Anybody who knows Genjutsu can attempt to identify this.
Let's go.
Yep.
Come on. Let's see. 9. Not the best rolls today.
Let's see. I would just need a point in it, or
Yeah, you just need 1 point in it.
Kumotsuki,
No.
son of a bitch.
Komotsuki, you recognize this Genjutsu technique as your father used this quite vigorously during your training.
What is it?
I'm going to whisper it to you. I'm not going to tell it in front of everybody,
Oh,
because not everybody
okay,
knows the
okay.
answer.
Ah, so Kumotsuki is also an Uchiha. Perfect.
Wait, what?
You don't need to be Uchiha to use Gen.
No, I
you
know.
don't need.
I'm just jumping in logic intentionally. That's all.
Morby, shut up.
He didn't say she made hand signs and then looked at you. He said she looked at you.
She turned around, so she could have just made hand signs.
Also true.
For those observing, she did not make any movements except for turn over to look.
Terrifying.
Absolutely terrifying. As you guys are all stricken with fear and unable to move for the next 6 seconds. Or even speak. You guys are just like quivering in fear. You can feel the cold sweat drip down your body.
Teen, she must got a really high genjutsu.
I know.
Once you guys finish overcoming your fears, she turns back and she says, "Out of my sight."
Okay.
Yep.
Yep. Out of there.
Aren't we out of her sight when she turns?
I
Oh,
then
okay.
hit you on the head. I was
That's
waiting for
very
one of you to
funny.
say it. I knew it was gonna happen.
oh, I'm supposed to keep track of you, and she'll run back and grab you and pull you
Yep.
along with her.
Bye, scary lady.
Even though it's done, you guys currently have the shaken condition until you've left the building, which isn't indicative of the normal use of that technique that you've identified.
Oh.
So, there's something that genuinely scares you to your core.
That's a lot heavier than Dad's genjutsu. I'll tell you that much.
Auntie's always been very scary.
Maury, the thought just dawned on you, oh shit, that's your aunt, and she's that fucking mean to you. And the rest of your team, including the sensei.
Yeah. At least she's mean to everyone, right?
I mean, I'm indifferent. There's a difference.
I think the sensei should have deserved to be only in the genjutsu. I'm sorry, but
Well, only Kumo knows it's a genjutsu.
Oh, yeah.
oh, sorry. Okay, I retract. That was
I'm the only one. The only reason you know it's a genjutsu is because I said it was a genjutsu.
And I doubt
Essentially, it's the feeling of your.
your...
So, just so you guys have perspective, when that happened, you had the feeling of your life flashing before your eyes. All the traumatic events and experiences that you've gone through, the good and the bad, kind of rolled through your head, looking for ways to kind of try and survive. And then it finally stopped, and you kind of had some control over yourself, but the whole shaken feeling of having almost died is still there with you. And it's really traumatizing. Even if you know what it is, it's still traumatizing.
A few pictures for me.
Actually, for you actually get some of your memories back.
Nani?
Yep. But it's more of those training montages, but they're a little more horrifying than you remember.
More of the savage beatings, you know.
I'll DM you what you remember.
Got it.
Oh my.
Whack.
So, did anyone catch your mission?
Something about a delinquent at a hot spring.
Yeah, that.
Well, then let's head out.
hospital.
So, where's the hot spring? I didn't know where the library and the Hokage's on.
Well, it seems like one of your teammates didn't hear too well.
Oh shit.
So where are we going? Looks at you guys.
Hot spring.
Hospital.
Well, then let's start heading there.
I don't know where that is.
But the rest of your team should. They live inside this village now.
To be fair, it's not safe to assume that everybody knows what the hot springs are.
I know.
Typically, adults are the ones who know where it is. Kids typically kind of wander and know select places of the village, but
Mm-hmm.
I've never been to the hot spring. Mom wouldn't let us. I don't know. about
actually,
other-
your mom would have taken you quite a few times, but not Maury. It would have been like for like girls bonding time stuff.
Yep.
Wonderful.
Oh,
And there's two girls here, and if I know where the hot springs is, another person should at least relatively know where they are.
Would I have any idea?
You would have also gone there a few times. However, whether you guys know exactly where it is, I'd require a navigate check.
Okay.
It's called Sensei testing your guys' skill.
Oh, Kumo testing Sensei's patience.
Also true.
what the hell? Why did my character sheet not come up? There we go.
Come on,
right,
Sayuri.
Amber. You have no idea how to get to the hot springs from here.
I have no idea.
You have no idea. Miko, you definitely know how to get there.
I definitely know how to get there,
You definitely know how to get there.
but I have a 3. Amber.
Yep. Just roll
Just
with
do it. Roll with it.
No. Miko, where do you lead us?
Oh God. Wait, where is the hot springs on this map? I can't recognize it.
That's perfectly fine because they're gonna bring them.
Pick a point on the map.
Okay, I think we're gonna go down.
It sounds like the GM has a location in mind. Hold on.
Possibly.
Oh,
It's totally right here, where that river kind of pools into.
yeah, we're gonna have to go down the road, then take a left and go straight.
Follow me. Gosh.
Yeah.
And I go literally the other way down the road.
Hey, you're going the wrong way. Sensei, it's this way. Sensei! Oh my gosh!
Will someone get her?
Yeah. I'm back. I can't run.
You told us not to trust anybody. Does that include her now?
Apparently.
Sensei! Mm-mm. You know,
So I lead them to the hot springs.
you kind of.
One of you disappeared.
Come back.
No, she just went all the way to the Hokage's office.
Hokage,
Alright.
where's the hot spring?
No,
Alright, guys, I'm gonna move all your tokens together. Just step. Ah!
Move me!
sorry, my pad is.
No, everyone needs to stop moving. That's the issue.
Move me. Do it.
You're going the wrong way, I keep saying.
Keeps ignoring you.
You know who my mother is, don't you?
Oh, pulling the mom card.
Oh my god.
It takes
have
you guys
any
about
idea
2 to 3
who I
hours
am?
to get here.
Oh my god.
This is Konoha's hot springs.
That's not where I saw the target going, so.
But when you
Correct.
arrive here,
got-
you do see the signs for it.
you failed your roll to the point where you were so confident in where you thought they were, you were wrong.
Yeah, you essentially
you
failed the
guys!
DC by over 15. As a matter of fact, you actually failed the DC by 20. So, yeah. You're so lost that you think you know where you're going, and it's not really there.
You put me. That's not nice. That's not nice.
It had nothing to do with the natural one. You were below by 15 or more.
I knew that. I was like, wait a minute. How are you telling me that I'm where I'm going?
Because your character honestly believed that's where it was.
I'm gonna cry.
Alright.
I'm gonna cry.
How
I'm gonna
could
cry.
the GM play such a cruel, sadistic...
All right, we've now arrived at the hot springs.
Alright, now do any of you remember your mission? As I lean in.
Delinquent.
I'm gonna tap Mori on the shoulder and say, I think I found him.
I knew you were a delinquent.
So Amber, don't worry, they're gonna fill you in.
Okay.
Okay.
What's wrong with Amber?
No,
Oh no,
I
they couldn't
had
hear the
that.
mission original.
Ah, the mission is to find a delinquent at the hot springs.
Okay.
Someone is, what I can only assume, peering in.
I should give you the full mission briefing, eh?
Yeah.
You have a document placed on yourself before you left. One of the Hokage's agents would have
Good.
passed you a dossier.
Good. Because I was like, I know I'm supposed to have one.
So can you say verbatim what the Hokage said about this delinquent?
I am waiting on the dossier.
That's not what he's asking, though.
What did Hokage say verbatim?
The Hokage says that we needed to find a delinquent at the hot springs.
Okay, understood. Just understand, you said that and phrased it in that way.
Just understand, there is a file I am currently holding on and reading.
Not very good at the sensei stuff, are you, sensei?
She's gonna pinch your ear. Or Amber's gonna pinch your ear.
Ow, what's that for?
Nico,
Oh dear god, we found the Sakura. We found the Sakura. She's already pinching Naruto's ear. Alright. Cool, it's not in
Well, I'm
Discord.
supposed to be watching
Try not to
you.
laugh too hard.
Okay.
Oh god.
Contain yourself.
Okay. Alright. Cool. So, we are looking for someone, we don't know who has been peering into the men's side and stealing their shorts.
Hmm.
Oh, that's a twist.
Why is that a twist?
Unexpected.
Does that mean we have to
Really?
go fight there? Amber is just turning a bright red.
Really? We're chasing a person that steals shorts, and that makes them a delinquent?
Theft.
A thief? They're a thief.
Oh, who knows? Maybe they had to borrow some shorts.
Not on the reported, not with the scale that they are being reported missing. This seems to be happening quite frequently.
We're just supposed to find him?
Find him, capture him,
Okay.
and
Capture
that's
him.
if it's a
Got
him.
Capture them. It.
Whatever.
We have no clue what the target looks like. That is your job.
Okay.
Oh, Jesus.
Amber's gonna see if there's anyone walking around.
And Rune,
You guys
I
are just kind of
assume-
out like where the parking lot would be.
I assume in the dossier we were also handed comms.
No,
No comms? Jesus.
you're not handed any free stuff.
Curses.
If you want, you can go try and requisition some. But
Well,
you're
that
not.
would have
You're
been
not
before we came out here.
roll me a wealth check minus 15.
We'll check minus 15.
Yep, and I'm going to compare it to what it costs for the comms. This is going to be an on-hand thing for your requisitioning.
7.
7. Equipment.
-8. Oh wait, let's see if I. 15.
I'm looking here. No, this is only for the sensei. 'Cause the sensei actually has money. Okay.
Money, just very little of it.
Where are you? I can't seem to find it anymore. I don't know how many times I looked this up and then all of a sudden, can't find it. Oh, there it is. There it is. All right. All right. You pull up some very basic walkie-talkies.
Okay.
Considering they're
Did my
Genin, they
voice
weren't.
have
You weren't able to
another hiccup?
requisition any
Hello?
professional grade equipment. Sorry, I was just continuing talking. I was trying to get the information out there. But yeah, I heard you, Amber.
Hello?
Hello. We hear you. Hi.
We hear you. We hear.
Amber, say the number 5 if you can hear us.
Uh-oh.
Hello?
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 All right. They are having some technical difficulties.
Hello?
As Amber is bright pink and too embarrassed to think too much about this topic. Sensei, you have some very basic walkie-talkies. You know that they'll work within a 200-foot span.
Okay. 200 feet.
Yeah, you know that that's not enough to cover the entirety of the spa at the hot springs here.
So, does anybody have like a time frame where they normally strike, or is it just random?
We don't have that information. Because we don't know when the shorts are going missing.
Okay.
But I'm going to be safe to say that it would be probably best if you guys baited the target.
the chat switched roles. Now this one doesn't work and that one might.
Mic test, can you hear me?
Oh, hello.
Hello.
Ashley, you working in here?
Candle, say the number 5 if you can hear us.
Garces.
Actually, something that's been happening recently is randomly it'll just ask you to like edit your Discord settings for voice and video. I had to do that earlier today. That happened midstream.
Oh, that's awful. Oh my God.
Yeah, I couldn't hear Lord of Pika during the stream at one point, and I had to just open my user settings, went to voice and video, and had to reset my input and output devices.
Yep, because I got attacked by something, and Roan didn't realize I got attacked. It's like, oh hey, now you're here. Oh hey, now you're gone. Where did you go?
All right, stream. So while this is we're going through these technical difficulties here, we're going to take a quick 5-10 minute break. We're going to see if we can get this fixed here. Worst case scenario, we're probably going to pause here, as this is a good place if we can't figure out the technical difficulties of a good stopping point. However, if we can get this fixed, we're going to trudge on and power through over the next 2 hours. All right, guys. We'll see you guys shortly. All right, everyone. So we managed to get everything working. Apparently, a lot of hilariousness happened during the break. So we're going to see how this plays out here in just a moment.
So last we left off, Sensei said the best idea probably is to bait the delinquent into stealing one of your guys' shorts.
Okay. Unless one of us wanted to turn into short. And then I could maybe turn on my sea chakra thing and I wouldn't be able to miss you.
You all can speak, you know. It is your mission.
Sorry, I spilled my water. I had to go get it.
Oh no, he spilled his water.
Spawn back?
Oh yeah,
Yes.
I'm
We're going.
I I think I would rather refrain from turning into a pair of shorts.
Sorry,
Given the option.
Why not?
What's
I'm
wrong
sorry.
with shorts?
It's not like I'm asking someone to wear you.
Sorry, out of character. I have a quick emergency.
But what if
Yep,
they
just
try?
let us. Thanks
Hold
for letting us know. Mute your mic. Let us go do what you got to do. If this is the end of session for you, that's cool. If you're gonna come back, just let us know when you're back. So do what you got to do. Take care of yourself. Hope everything's all right. Have a good one. Best of luck.
Take care, Pika.
So, you don't want to turn into shorts.
Thinking about it, like, I could go in there and turn into something else and kind of be by the exit when I see someone grab shorts. Or if one of you turn into shorts, I can watch them grab you and stop them.
I mean, I'm down turning into shorts. I don't see the problem.
Maybe it would be a bit safer if we had someone set up to watch them.
That's
If we
my
can
idea.
Catch them. Yeah, I know. You're right. I agree. And then if we still can't catch them, we can try turning them to short.
So they're stealing a lot of shorts, right?
Yeah.
Wait,
Sounded
it's
like
hot. No, it's not a hot spring, so we can't search every bag. That kind of sucks. Could we?
Couldn't what?
Could we search every? I mean, I know it's a hot spring and things are. I'm sure they wouldn't mind
If we searched what?
if we search every single one of every person's bag.
Oh, I don't think that's such a good idea, but we can ask people if we can search their stuff.
Why would someone stealing shorts let us search their bag? If we just do it, then we can find the shorts.
But why would some person let a 10-year-old search their bag?
I don't know. This is a job.
Let's also
A
point
mission.
out that let's also point out that while you guys are ninja, you aren't the ninja police. You don't have the rights to search everyone's bags.
I mean, we can ask them and say we're here by the Hokage's orders to kind of fear them. We don't have to say we're not allowed to.
Wouldn't
Yeah.
that many shorts stand out as opposed to just being in their bag?
We don't actually know if they'd have the shorts on them either.
Yeah.
Stealing them, where are they going?
I mean, I don't know what they're doing with the shorts.
Maybe like those storage scrolls that I've seen at the market.
So you think someone's wasting a storage scroll to put shorts in?
I don't know.
Why? They're stealing shorts.
Let's focus on the fact that you guys must catch the delinquent.
Do we want to? Maureen,
Have to
do you want to
be
go do the thing? Or you keep a lookout?
Alright.
Who wants to keep lookout?
Look out outside or inside?
I mean, we could use a lookout on the outside if they manage to escape the team on the
I
inside.
would like to be the lookout on the inside.
Komitsuki, you will transform into the shorts and be inside. Moribara,
Hot.
you will be the one looking out. Make sure you make it seem like you leave the room.
He'll nod.
And then Miko and Amber, you two will be on the lookout outside. Just to make sure if you can see anyone thinking about.
Okay.
I will be in the front, making sure that all the guests seem up and able to leave without any questions. Here are walkie-talkies, that way you guys can communicate to each other. They do not work ridiculous long ranges, so do keep in mind that if you do see something and no one answers, it's up to you. Or you find a way to send a signal to everybody else. If you guys want to plan that out now, you guys can go ahead. But we're wasting time standing out here when they could have already stolen the shorts and be gone by now.
Okay.
Okay.
Let's go. Click the walkie-talkie 3 times if you see them and can't answer.
Alright, so are you guys going to proceed into the spa, or are you guys going to like go around the perimeter of the spa?
Proceed into for Moribara.
And for Komotsuki as well.
Alright.
I'm just trying to hide where I can get a good view of the area.
Okay, well, the vast majority of this is interior. There are some exterior components. The actual hot spring portion of the spa is outside and segregated by gender. The interior portions, however, there are some common spaces where there's kind of mixed stuff that happens, and then there's also the private locker rooms that are connected to the appropriate hot springs.
Okay. So, me and Mori are gonna go in there. So, make sure you place me in a really good spot so they can't resist me. And don't put me on.
I really didn't plan to. Okay.
Use transformation technique.
Alright, so you guys walk up to the front desk?
No. Oh yeah, we do, but save that transformation when we get inside. We can find it.
Valid.
Alright, so who's all going to the front desk here?
Me.
Me as well.
I guess I would do because I want to be able to be in view of people exiting.
Okay. You get up to the front desk, and a nice stewardess, not stewardess, receptionist, there we go. There's 2 receptionists at the front. They ask for how many?
No.
And is this your first time here?
No. I've been here
Yes.
before.
First time.
Do we need to go over everything, or will you fill them in? They ask Amber, who says that they've been there before.
It's been a bit. Could you remind them?
All right. So she pulls out this kind of like a plastic bracelet. This is your fob. You use this to unlock and open your lockers, as well as you also use this to register for any of the specific events at the spa. More or less, you're going to take the bracelet, you're going to head over down the hall, you're going to grab your change of clothes. It's like a kind of pajama. You can see that all the guys are walking around wearing this kind of like olive drab, kind of like a evergreen pine kind of green color, whereas the girls have a vibrant orange color. And it's kind of like a loose pajama.
I have a question.
Yes?
Is there any, like, emergency exits just in case?
Yep, and essentially you're given the direction of where the emergency exits are. A lot of the area on the exterior, you just need, if you need to, there's emergency exits out there as well.
Okay, thank you.
When we walk in and we're out of earshot from the staff, I kind of want to bring something up to these guys.
So how will you be paying?
I got it. How much?
All right, for each person, it is a DC 9 wealth check.
You sure you can't put it on a Tsubame Hatake's tab or something?
Well,
I'm sorry, are they your guardian?
Yes.
All right. Well, unless
For
they
now.
have a, unless they present their form of payment here, I can't let you guys proceed forward.
Got it.
Kumo, can you afford yours? I can try to.
I'm gonna kind of look at her and like, with eyes like, do you really think I can afford this?
We'll be right
Yeah, you
back.
guys are essentially at an upscale spa right now.
Yeah.
Oh, they also mentioned that if you want to book massages, that's extra, and that you can pay at the appropriate reception desks.
Thank you.
And she'll grab the two of them and drag them back away from the receptionist.
Help them being dragged.
Not enough.
I might have enough if we pull our wealth. At least get
I
one
have a
of the
better
10.
idea. What are your thoughts on shorts?
What are your thoughts on turning into rodents?
Well, I mean,
Or birds?
You guys do know that if you transform into birds, you actually can't fly, though.
What?
You actually wouldn't be able to fly.
to fly.
Yeah. But we could, like, hop over near the springs.
Better idea. So, can you actually pay for this?
I might be able to.
Oh,
Ag or something?
okay, hold on. Better idea. I'll just like grab you both over the shoulders, pull you in like super close, like a what is it? A football rally where the coach kind of pulls you in and whispers to you about the plan. Okay, so what if we don't need to pay? We're ninja after all, and we're here on a job, so.
I mean, I think the element of surprise disappears when we announce ourselves as ninja. I also wanted to point out
No,
those,
no.
those key fobs, right? It makes sense that everybody locks their stuff up in lockers. So either someone's stealing the key fobs, or they work here and they're stealing shorts. So I don't know if we should tell the staff that we're ninjas.
That's not what I mean. You both passed your ninjutsu tests, right?
Yeah,
So then you both should have substitution.
yeah. You make it sound like you didn't pass yours.
That the intense urge to just smack you upside the head flares in his eyes for a few moments.
So I'm just picturing this receptionist looking at a bunch of getting fucking held in a corner.
Yeah. And the best part is she
No,
assumes they're here on leisure.
So what we do is we go up, we say we can't go, we substitution, make our substitutions walk out, and then we slide into the room.
But wouldn't that be just as bad as the person we're trying to catch?
Oh, spot checks for all you guys.
Okay. -1.
14. I actually want to action point that.
Oh,
Roll mine at
it is
one point.
DC 5.
It didn't
So-
show up.
Oh, you just told me.
There
Okay,
it
I
is.
can't ask for it anymore.
Okay, so both Amber and Komotsky can see over by the receptionist. So there's a giant sign saying "No ninja, no ninjutsu." And it's got like a hand seal
Breaking the
on
rules.
the thing, and it's got the big red circle with the slash through it, denoting
Stop us.
"No ninjutsu."
I don't.
They didn't say anything about Genjutsu.
It's true. Or Taijutsu blows up the entire building.
Or we can seal them in scrolls.
Can we go see if Sensei has the wolf to let us in?
Fine.
I don't want to go talk to her though. She's kind of mean.
Either.
And she poisoned us.
She put
Who
me in
says the
hospital.
money's not poisoned?
Komotsky, roll me a wisdom check.
Uh-oh.
Wisdom?
Yep.
6.
That's will, not wisdom.
Oh, not wisdom?
It's
Oh.
okay. He has
Yeah.
0 in will. In his will save, that's just his what's it called? His actual wisdom score.
Yeah, that's an actual score.
Your sensei hasn't actually told you how these walkie-talkies work, and they might just be voice activated.
I'm gonna raise the walkie-talkie to my mouth, but not hit any buttons if there are any, and say, hello.
Sensei, you can hear them.
What is it?
Just making sure. I'm gonna lower it and kind of cover the speaker. The money's definitely poisoned.
Yeah, we're just gonna keep I'm just gonna fold the walkie-talkie.
Sensei,
Yes.
can you help us get in?
Why don't you tell the receptionist if you can whisper into her ear the reason why you're here, as they would have been the one who hired us, most likely.
Oh, okay.
and I wonder how to the receptionist. Is it a sir or a ma'am or
There's one of both standing at the reception.
Excuse me?
Oh, hello, young lady. How may I help you?
I was wondering if I could talk to you.
Sure. What is it? He seems genuinely concerned.
she'll like indicate him to like come closer.
All right, he leans in.
We're here to help with the case of the missing pants and shorts. And,
Hold on one moment. I'll get my manager. Yes, we've got some ninja here at the front entrance. About you know what about what's been happening over you know when, you know where. Yes. Okay. All right. Thank you. Yes. Here, take these key fobs. You'll be able to go to the corresponding change rooms over there and over there. Obviously, women are over there. Men are over there. If you have any questions, please do just ask any of our staff. If it's about, you know what, look for the manager. They have a rainbow-colored lanyard.
okay.
And she'll look around to see if she could spot the rainbow-colored lanyard.
Well, you're only at the reception desk. This place is huge.
Oh,
And they just called the manager, and he said the manager is the one with the rainbow colored lanyard.
Gotta go over.
She'll bring the key fobs back to the two others.
Oh,
I would just like to point out that I've been dynamically lighting the spa and also got the spa's image as you guys got here, because I never intended this to actually be as detailed as it's going to be. But fuck it, that shit happens improvised. And the map is literally almost done being dynamically lit too, which is the craziest
Hell
part.
yeah.
I'll keep dynamically lighting it as it happens, but I'm going to bring you guys over there. Okay, so who's going inside?
Me.
actually, I want to look for the one with the rainbow lanyard. Unless she hasn't said anything about the rainbow
Alright, so
lanyard.
you're outside. Komotsuki, Amber, Moribara,
I'm back.
and Miko.
Okay.
Welcome back.
Thank you.
Alright. That's the
I'm-
wrong layer. Let me just select all these. Nope. Undo. Click. Shift, 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 shift. Right click. Layer. Token. Layer. Objects and tokens. Can you guys see anything? No, it is pitch black. Got it. Dynamic lighting. On. Explorer mode. On. Daylight mode. On. Save settings.
Oh, there we are.
Reception. That's not the reception. Hold on. Where the hell did the reception go? Aha. Here's the reception. No, that's not the reception. What? Nani? Where is this? It's
Wow, the
upstairs.
reception here is terrible.
Yep, the reception in here is terrible. Turns out that you guys are at the reception right now. It is not part of the map, as you need to descend some stairs to get into the spa.
Where's
So, do we want to do some retconning saying that Miko is part of this as well?
Yeah, Miko was already part of this.
Okay. I didn't know if Miko went in and everything.
We had determined that Amber and Miko were working together as a pair.
Okay.
here?
Cool.
Do you want to stay inside? Or stay outside? Or go in? Maybe we should have one outside, just in case they slip by the rest of us.
I'll stand outside.
And I'll knock on the walkie-talkie to let you know if I see something suspicious.
Okay.
You guys learned that the walkie-talkies were voice activated.
Yes.
Gotta love high-tech
Whack,
stuff.
whack.
And then, Roan, for me, I'm going to perform transformation jutsu to look like one of the female receptionists and stand outside and just say, "Hey, can I do a bag check? There's been some reports of things being stolen, and just want to make sure."
It's funny that you say that,
Supposed
because you know that's fairly illegal in the village.
You're gonna do it anyway.
With this
She's a
Hokage?
she's a terrible role model.
What are they gonna do? Snitch? I think.
Maybe.
We're already in. Are they in the reception area with us, or?
Oh, right now everybody's in the reception area except for the teacher.
I'm trying to figure out how to get down there.
Yeah, where's the stairs?
Oh, if you go down the hallway, or if you go down in the direction that they point, there's some stairs. And that'll bring you
Which way?
down these stairs once I can... Ah!
Huh?
Sorry, I gotta... Boom.
You.
Oh,
Who else is going inside?
I am.
Okay,
I
return
can't
yourselves.
Go back out.
Nope, you can't go back out.
I'm so
Okay,
stuck.
I have returned.
Ah!
Envy.
All I can see is people's tokens going in and out, in and out. Now there's that
Deliver me.
token halfway in. Now
Yes,
he's got
you're staying outside, so I understand.
There we go.
Yep.
That's what
Roll me a bluff check.
Oh,
This is for Sensei.
oh, her. Right. Get it, Sensei.
As well as
Not
a
the
disguise
best
check.
at these.
with the benefits of transformation jutsu.
Exactly.
Cool. So first, let's do transformation jutsu. Time. Let's do 60. Submit. 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 So that costed. I'll figure out the cost in a sec. Alright, and then the disguise check is 15, I believe. Yep. Cool. So attributes. Disguise. The 15 is in there.
Okay.
And the bluff. Gonna action point that.
Just keep in mind that if the target wants to believe you, you get a bonus. So,
Okay.
by being in disguise, it actually enhances your bluff check.
So total of a 6.
Nice. All right. Plenty of people listen. Primarily, it's the women who have their purses and are the ones who are usually in charge of this. However, you do get a few men who are also the ones in charge here, who have some duffel bags filled with towels. Gotta love working at a spa. But you do not find any missing briefs in the bags. However, some of them do have what you can only assume to be their boxer briefs in there, which isn't unusual. It's a hot spring spa area, so is what it is.
Yeah, that was really good for bluff. That was pretty bad. Okay. So, game plan now. Children are inside the hot spring.
Yes.
Yeah,
What is
that's
each area? What's this?
What are each of these areas?
Yeah.
Amber's gonna look around for a place to sit.
Yeah. Hmm. Oh, GM, you there, Chief?
Yeah, I'm here.
Oh, okay. Where is the changing room? Is it this one? Here? Oh,
So, you are looking... Hold on. The map is super laggy right now all of a sudden. Let me just tab over to the player view here. Alright, so over here, there is kind of, is where the bathrooms are. You were directed down the halls in this direction.
Okay. This direction. Leads somewhere down here. Okay, there's something.
That's a restaurant.
That's a restaurant.
Yeah, that's a restaurant.
Okay. And then this.
This hallway here has a door that leads to the men's changing room.
Oh, okay. Can you drag me through there, please? Oh. Is this it?
Komotsuki, are you going with Mori?
Yeah, I guess so.
Okay, because I can't drag you through walls, so I have to drag you all, like, slippery, slopey through this. There we go. Boom.
Slide around.
All right. At the reception, not only were you given those bracelets, but you guys were also given appropriate towels and those green kind of PJs. They asked for your appropriate sizes, so you can get those. They also gave you some sandals to wear as well, because you're not going to walk around barefoot. All that kind of stuff.
I will wear the sandals.
So you guys get changed. Now, there is a separate hot spring that isn't part of the map, and that's attached to this change room, and that is for the guys only.
Okay, so I figured now is the best time of any if I'm going to use transformation. So, again, I cannot stress this enough. Do not put me on.
Gotcha. No worries.
And I will use transformation too.
Okay, wonderful. So, pick him up.
I believe the DC is plus 11 to the disguise. So I'm not sure if it would be disguise or hide. I'm trying to fool them with disguise, right?
It is disguise. Transformation only gives you a bonus to disguise checks.
I went to disguise. Alright, well, let's hope I roll decent.
Just gotta make sure.
11.
Yep,
and that's
everything's
plus-
dynamically lit. Perfect.
And that's a plus 11 to the transformation?
Nope. That is disguise is your 11, and then you get +1 per level you have as a
okay.
bonus. So you got a 12.
12. I think I'm gonna action point that. So
Okay.
Oh lord.
Three.
So that's a
So
15. 15 is a respectable number.
yeah, I'll fit 15's respectable.
To be fair, even up to level like 10, 15's a respectable DC. Just keep that in
Yeah.
mind for how you allocate your skill points.
Yes.
Understood.
All right.
Okay.
I'm a very convincing pair of shorts.
Yep. So while you were getting changed, Mori, you realized that he duplicated your pair of shorts.
I can speak while in this form. Do not put me on.
I won't. That's weird and creepy.
I just imagine the zippers moving while I'm doing it too.
Stop talking. All right, so GM, the plan currently, we're going to open our locker.
Okay.
We're going to put him in the locker.
You'll notice that your key fob also has a number on the locker, like a number for which locker you're attached to.
That's what I like to hear. Perfect. So we're going to gently tuck him in so that the boxers kind of peek out the corner and leave the door open just like the slightest bit to entice the criminal.
Kumo, this hurts and is extremely uncomfortable.
Hey, you realize what you're doing to me?
Have you ever like jabbed your like thumb in a doorknob before, or like when you close a door on your thumb? That's essentially what it feels like, but like all over your like your leg and like your ribs. It's not comfortable.
I'm sure you're fine. You'll be okay.
You just hear a soft chuckle on the other end of the walkie-talkie.
You can hear his bones crush.
Just ow, 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 ow.
Have fun. Amber's looking.
Miko
for
isn't
a
feeling
place
so
to
hot,
stay.
so she's gonna leave and go hang out with Sensei
Gotcha.
outside.
All right, that's fine. Okay, so change of plans. Can we leave the door open and him feel okay?
No. Kumo's fine. It's Pika's character.
No, I mean-
he was talking about the smash thumb feeling you were
Yeah,
describing.
that.
I mean, it's up to you guys to decide that.
I mean, like, okay, if I leave the door open, does
Told
he
me
still?
pain is necessary, so
I mean, you can leave the locker open. but it
Yeah.
it locks when it closes automatically.
I wasn't intending to close it all the way. I was intending to leave it open just enough. Just enough to
Okay.
have the boxers.
Cool. So
or
now,
whatever
so
they
now
are.
that feeling of like, have you guys ever like had something heavy on top of you before,
Yes.
like evenly across your body? That's what it generally feels like now.
I used to lay under my mattress, and it feels amazing. So
It's like that, but imagine it's like a tough plank of wood,
I see.
and there's a corner on part of it, and an awkward spot on your body. It's not comfortable. It's not painful, but it's not comfortable.
All right, he's fine. He's fine. I get it.
Maybe they'll let me use that massage after this is over.
Maybe. All right. So, like, generally, what's in here? Is it just the lockers?
It's just the lockers. There are some mirrors, sinks, and it opens up into a showering area, which then opens up into the hot spring.
Gotcha. Okay.
And there's actual, in the hot spring area as well, there's also a localized sauna area.
All right. If there's room, I will attempt to disguise myself as one of the sinks and just stand next to the sinks.
Okay.
So that's I auto pass because taking 10.
So you're going to turn yourself into a sink on a counter that doesn't have enough sinks? Or enough space for a sink?
Oh, see, how I imagine them is I always imagine the sinks that just kind of come out of the wall.
To a trash can.
Okay, there's like
Okay.
an actual counter for
Okay.
these sinks.
Touching you.
Okay.
Just to clarify there.
This is going to end horribly. If that is the case, we're going to turn into one of those hand soaps.
Just do a light. A dead, like an emergency light.
All right, he's hand sanitizer. Got it.
I'm hand sanitizer.
Oof. Alrighty. Over to Amber. While the boys are getting ready, what are you up to?
Is there any sitting areas that...
You're actually at a sitting area.
Is there anyone else around?
Oh, there's tons of people here. It's a busy day at the spa.
Okay. She's just trying to slip into the crowd.
Cool. Roll me a high check.
This is
If
gonna
my
end so
sheet will let me access it.
If you're having difficulty, just let me know. I can get it
Yes.
done in 2.2.
I am having much difficulty.
Alrighty. Hopping over the GM screen, pulling up Amber, going over attributes, scroll down, and hide. That is a 10.
Ah.
Anything you're doing while you're hiding there?
I'm
Or just kinda, like,
keeping
blending into
an
the crowd?
eye out. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm watching particularly the area that they went into and seeing if anyone
Okay.
comes out.
Well, they went down a hallway. The hallway kind of goes down, twists and turns. As if you were to walk along that hallway, you'd see that there's an actual natural river flowing underneath the pathways of the hallway. Kind of opens up into an open space, then goes back into a kind of closed area. But from this position, you can't really tell where exactly they went, only that they went down the hallway.
Is there like a men's only sign?
Well, there is a change rooms this way sign, which points down the hallway.
Do I see any exits where I'm at? Besides the one I came through?
There are several, all of which lead to the outside areas. They're just not marked on the map for you.
Yeah.
At any given pool area, there's usually an exit there. just for fire safety protocol.
Why should you go away? Here we go. What hallway did they go through?
They went over here and then turned right and went down there.
Ah, okay. The ping just showed up for me.
Yeah. Feel free to explore.
Okay. Amber's just gonna take a little stroll around.
Now, at this point, you guys have been here about 10, 15 minutes already. By this point, as kids, you guys have seen more than enough of what goes on in a men's changing room to be fully done with being in a men's change room. Amber, you're just kind of looking around still?
Yep, she's
Wandering
just
around?
sort of wandering the hallways, kind of looking like someone who's figuring out where they're going.
Okay.
Sort of patrolling the hallways.
All right, off to the left there was the woman's changing room.
Okay. Do I see where the guy's changing room is? There's a
You do
sign.
not.
What is this?
This is the women's changing room area. There was a door you had to go through to get here.
Oh.
Yep.
I thought you meant this area back here. Was
I had thought that was the case, but it is these areas that connect to the entirety of this area. It's not so much a door as it is like a kind of like there's a bunch of like beads that are on strings that fall from the ceiling. Like or dangle
so
from
Amber's
the ceiling.
very lost.
Yeah. So this is the woman's change area that you're in. There's tons of lockers all over the place. There's all sorts of amenities there. You can see
Do I
the
see anyone around?
yes, there's tons of ladies and other girls your age or older and younger here
gonna
at the
approach-
hot springs.
One of the older ladies.
Excuse me?
Oh, what can I do for you, honey?
I, my dad was gonna meet me outside the men's changing room, and I'm lost. Could you
Oh.
direct me where to go?
Oh, no problem, dearie. No problem. Actually, I have to go meet my husband anyway, so why don't you just tag along?
Sure.
All right, and with that, you find yourself a guide to move down to the men's changing area.
Thank you.
Oh, you're very welcome, dearie. All right, and then she meets up with her husband and their 2 kids, and then they wander off
So it's this
into the
thing
sauna into the hot pool or the hot tub area over there.
Okay. So the men's changing room is down this hallway.
Yep. Now they're currently dressed in bathing suits.
Yep.
For that section,
She is gonna.
with their towels.
I can no longer move my token.
Let me fix that for you.
Thank you.
She's just gonna be doing the same thing she was doing before, patrolling these hallways.
Alrighty. Sensei, you've been searching purses, duffel bags, etc. for about 15 minutes. Standard spa stuff from your experience.
Okay.
Nothing rings out of the ordinary just yet.
All right.
So another about 15, 20 minutes goes by. Amber just wanders around aimlessly looking for her friends or her new teammates. The 2 teammates of hers transformed into hand sanitizer who gets used vigorously only for nothing to come out. And
Spit on them.
no, they just kind of like put it back and then kind of go wherever. And look for other hand sanitizer to use. Go to the next sink over, use the one that's up there. Is what it is when it runs out of soap or whatever. That's kind of how they're treating it. It's like, eventually one of the staff comes by and goes to refill it. So they twist you open, fill you up with soap, close you back up. That tickles like you would not believe.
So
Roll
did
me
they
a fort
ever-
save.
Did they ever? Hold on.
It's got poison.
Hold on. Did they ever separate the two components like completely? Because if so, I think the transformation ends.
4.
So it's not so much having to like unscrew and open. It's one of those like there's kind of something they pull up. Yes, they
Okay.
pop it open and then put the soap in and then close it back
Okay.
up. They don't have to actually screw him open. I may have actually said that, but my brain is doing something else completely.
They decapitate me on accident,
Just well, it wouldn't be decapitation. It would be like, oh, they pulled off your shirt, or your headband is now in their hand.
I thought this was an empty soap bag. How'd I end up with a ninja headband?
Shit, this is illegal.
Free shit.
After a point, though, Amber, you see 4 security officers moving down towards the men's bathroom, the men's changing room.
Excuse me?
She's gonna approach.
Oh god, that's huge.
Terrifying. The horror.
That being said, while near a men's bathroom,
Well, I'm near the hot springs. I'm just wandering around the hallways looking for friends.
I understand. I don't see anything you guys see. Remember, my map's black.
All right, so you see the 4 security officers moving towards the men's changing room.
Hello?
They don't seem to pay you too much mind.
She waves them down.
One of them stops. The others wait for him.
Hello. Is everything okay? I've been looking for my friends, and they seem to be... Is everything okay?
Everything's just fine. We're just here. We got a report on something, and we're gonna go check it out. Now, if you're waiting for your friends, they could be somewhere else in the spa. Your best bet to meet up with them is if you head down that hallway here and wait at the reception, they'll be able to find you there.
Thank you.
You're very welcome. Have a great day.
You too.
And then they move into the men's changing area. One of the men there seems to be talking with another one. Listen checks for you two.
Okay. Listen.
Kotsky has resorted to stealing men's shorts for some reason.
17.
All right. Moribara and Komotsuki, you guys can both overhear the conversation here. One of the men who just walks in seems to be pointing around the locker that he saw some ninjas earlier, or some people performing some hand signs, and they instantly disappeared, and they're probably up to no good. And the sign said, "No ninjas." And they begin to look around, looking for anything out of the ordinary.
It's okay. I have actual hand sanitizer in me. If they squirt me, I can just spit it out.
Think about what you just said.
I know what I just said. My disguise is flawless.
All right. So they begin checking around. One of them picks you up, shakes you about, puts you down. Okay, it works. They do that to all of them. One of them's empty. Points to their buddies. Buddy shakes his head like it's a no. Sets it down. Let me just do some GM rolls here to see what they do.
Oh dear God. I'm just imagining if one of them closes the locker.
Crunch.
Okay. One of them realizes that there's 3 sinks but 4 things of hand sanitizer.
Hmm. Uh-oh.
Each one of them grabs a thing of hand sanitizer. And they begin to leave the men's bathroom.
Do they get me?
You are one of the 4 hand sanitizers.
Oh no.
As they're about to leave, one of them notices that one of the lockers is open. And goes to put it back and close it. Because they don't want anything to get stolen. They see the box of briefs hanging out, so they carefully move it inside the locker so it's not going to get like pulled out or anything like that, so it can't be taken. And closes the locker completely.
GM, a question.
What's up?
While I am hand sanitizer, am I able to substitution?
You don't have
You
hands
have
to
the
use
hands.
techniques.
Curses.
So you would have to do it without hand seals, and that's only in the effect of being attacked?
I would say that they could do it because it's an instant action. It would take up their avoidance because you can use an instant action on anybody's turn.
Okay.
But you only get 1 instant action per round.
And
So
it's like,
theoretically, he could. The DC increases by, I believe, 5.
Okay.
I thought it was way more than that without hand seals. I thought it
The
was
half seals was like 5. I think no hand signs was like 10. Here, I'll pull it up. We'll do a bit of rule exploration here. We haven't had to pull those up in some time, so let's do a little bit of rules exploration.
I'll see if I've got it in mine. Techniques.
I have it in part of the
Right.
macro, but it's just a matter of actually knowing. And I'm actually about to pull it up in 3, 2, 1. Body substitution. All right.
Amber
Avoiding
had a
attack.
different suspicion, so when she sees them, she's going to activate her eyes.
Okay. Keeping in mind that it takes a half seal to actually activate your eyes.
Oh. Then she'll, if she hears like the door open up again, she's gonna do that.
The men's changing area has the same kind of beaded drape area thing. There's no actual physical door.
Okay. Then she'll just do it now.
Okay, no worries. Gonna see if anybody.
Okay, it's under the instant action one.
Yeah, and it's a minus 15 penalty.
Yeah.
Amber, you're about to do your hand seals when one of the staff members grabs your hand as you do it.
Can I help you?
Sorry, young lady, no ninjutsu hand seals in the spa. I'm afraid I'm gonna have to ask you to come with me.
Sir, can you step aside with me for a second? I have something to tell you.
Oh, what is it, honey? As she seems to be pretty nice. As you guys kind of step off to the side.
Can you call your manager? He knows why I'm here.
She sort of whispers to her.
Oh, so you must be here for that.
Yeah.
Okay. Did you get changed into your robes at all, or are you still in your normal clothes?
I'm in robes.
Okay. I see. Okay.
Sorry for the confusion.
Oh, no worries. Are any of your
A little bit.
are any of your other teammates here?
Yeah,
Put me
They're-
down.
they're gonna try to check on some people.
All right. Well, I'm gonna need you to be a little more discreet, okay? We can't have anybody using those in here. It would cause a lot of
I signed
controversy,
under my ropes.
and we have a reputation to uphold.
Understood.
And she'll draw her hands into her robe,
Okay.
and then she'll sign in there
Nice.
to activate her eye.
Is that better?
Oh, they left after you said that.
Oh,
Yeah, they were walking in the same direction as the officers. As the officers take our wonderful, wonderful Moribara with them. So it's a ninjutsu check, DC 15, with a minus 15 penalty.
for what?
I have a +3.
That's if he
I
wants to
think-
substitute without hand seals.
I think it's physically impossible for me.
Oh, I was
Probably.
gonna. As soon as I saw the weird hand sanitizer with chakra, I'd stop them.
Yeah.
But
But
I
that
was
little
looking-
interaction with the lady was enough for them to gain quite a bit of distance on you.
Oh,
Let's assume that they're walking 20 feet per round, which is 6 seconds, just to like get an idea of how far they walked. That conversation was about 30 to 40 seconds. It's quite a bit of distance, especially with the sheer volume of people. Like, they're not terribly far, and you could like probably jog down the hallway to catch up. That also
Yeah.
no longer make you blended in with the crowd.
yeah, that's fine. She's just, she's calling out to the security.
Okay. Just make sure you subtract your chakra for your Yakugan.
How much?
It's 3 every 2 rounds, so subtract 3, and then we'll use a marker here. You got 2 rounds of it.
She only needed it enough to get a glance at them because she actually thought that they were possibly the people stealing the shorts.
Oh, the police officers?
Yes.
Or the security officers? Okay. Cool. Yeah, you can see that one of the chakra signatures is very familiar to you. Roll me a spot check. I'm pretty confident you're going to make the spot check because you're a Hyuga, but I figured I'd get you to roll it anyways.
Okay. I don't know if there's any additional bonuses that I get on top.
For
of what I
seeing
just
through
did.
chakra, no. If there was bonuses to spots, those would count.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah, you identified that one of your teammates is one of the hand sanitizers. Very quickly.
Excuse me, officer? You were helping me with my friends earlier?
One of them kind of walks over.
And she'll run over.
I'll
and
get
catch
back up with
to
you
them.
guys.
Did I catch them yet?
Yeah, no, the one who stopped here to talk to you. The other ones kept walking.
What was that?
One of them stopped to talk to you. Can you not see him? Layer
I
token?
can't see anything. I just saw one of the student be carried off.
So you don't see the officer in front of you?
He just zoomed this way.
You're okay. Something's happening where you
And I
can't
didn't see
see
the
the
officer
officer
stop at all.
token.
On my end.
Like, boom, officer. Can you see him now? On stream, we can see the token, but for some reason you can't. Control L. Okay, there's an officer right in front of you, and then there's 3 other officers who kept walking with their hand sanitizers. For clarification, so the officer you talked to before has has one of the 4 hand sanitizers in his hand.
Can you hear me?
Yep. Can you hear me?
Can't hear anything.
Is very choppy.
All right, let's do a quick mic check here. Who can hear me?
I can.
I can.
Hawk?
You cut out at who? For me?
I can.
Cool. All right, so it looks like Ashley's cutting in and out here.
Let me try to restart Discord.
While that's happening, Hawk, it got really dark.
Huh.
Yeah, security officer put you back in the locker and then locked you in here.
This is a very interesting situation I found myself in. Are there any like light slots or anything, or is it just pitch black?
It's just black.
This is surprisingly not that bad.
Out of life of shorts. Welcome back.
At this time, Lord, there's somebody there who arrives at the front of the spa looking for Hatake Sensei. And they actually ask you, because you're transformed as one of the staff members, excuse me, I'm looking for a Hatake Sensei. Have they stopped by here at all?
Possibly. Why are you looking for them?
Well, I'm supposed to get one of their students to do some chores around the spa, so I kind of need them to help out here. I was promised they'd be able to help me all day.
Ah, I see. I think she may have been inside the spa. Let me go see if I can find her.
Okay. Should I just wait out here? Should I come inside?
Yeah, just wait right here with my student.
Okay.
You said my student.
Shush.
Hello?
Hello.
It's
Hello.
okay.
Welcome back.
Can you-
Can you hear us?
Yes.
Awesome.
I hear you clearly.
Cool. What I was trying to say was that there was one of the officers who stopped to talk to you, the same one you talked to before, holding one of the hand sanitizers. And
I
then
was
the
gonna
other
try
3...
to run up to the particular one that I saw the student in. If that's okay.
One of them kind of like tries to talk to you, and you're gonna try and run past him as if, because that may draw suspicion from the officers. So
She'll stop. Can you stop your friend for a second? And she sort of points toward the one that's holding.
why?
my
What's wrong?
friend.
He has something that, we're helping.
And she'll sort of.
Can we go talk to the manager all together? The one with the rainbow necklace?
He looks around, sees that his other comrades are no longer inside the spa,
That's a problem.
and says, "Yes, you know what? We can go talk to the manager." As you guys move to the reception.
Can you call your friends back?
At the reception, you can see the officers are outside.
Okay.
At this point, Hatake Sensei, I believe you untransformed in a safe place.
Yes.
Cool. So now Amber and one of the security officers are at the reception. Maury is held by one of the other security officers outside.
Amber's
And-
gonna knock on her walkie-talkie and just to alert that something's off.
You hear some terrible feedback coming into your guys' ears, Mori, Kumo, and Sensei.
Bless
Sensei.
you.
I
How's
just-
your word on sneeze, whoever you are? Like, assuming you're the right guy.
If she sees the same people at the reception desk as she saw before,
yeah, they're the same ones.
the one that she... Okay.
They seem to be outside waiting. One of them shakes their hand sanitizer.
She'll ask the person to,
Could you tell them why I'm here? And, one of my friends is one of the hand sanitizers they have.
God.
The manager's face, her jaw literally drops. They're what?
We were trying to monitor the situation. And, your friend over there kinda has my friend.
He did what? You do realize that's a criminal offense, right?
You they told me it was fine.
We're not breaking this. I didn't realize.
The
it was
manager
a criminal offense.
sees that you guys are minors, puts her fingers to her forehead, to her temples, is like trying to massage away her migraine right now.
Something wrong? Are you okay?
This is so much trouble. She lets out a massive exhale. The officer's like, is something wrong? Yes, bring back the hand sanitizers, please. What? I know what's going on. Just bring them back. Everything's okay.
They'll never know.
Oh no. Maury, you get dropped.
Yo.
Think.
she's gonna, Amber's gonna dive to try to catch if I can.
Oh, this is like 15 to 20 feet away from you.
Ugh.
Oh.
While they're on their way into the parking lot, one of them's like kind of tossing around the hand sanitizer because they're like bored and fidgeting, and ends up not catching it and dropping it. It's no damage, but it's uncomfortable and it sucks.
Okay.
I must maintain my jutsu lest
Actually-
I be discovered.
I would need a fortitude save from you to not make a noise. To not be like, ugh.
Sorry.
No, sorry, Maury. You make a noise. And one of the officers is like, aha, got you! As he picks you up and like holds you up like he found like something of an immense value. Da-na-na-na!
All right, hear me out, right? We go to. I think I need to escape the situation.
Weren't they just called in though?
They were, but this is like a. He got distracted by it falling, and then it was like everything he was looking for.
All right, I would like to. Can I move as hand sanitizer?
No. You have to be
Something like you're-
physically capable of doing all the things that the body allows you to.
Yeah, you're not like a
What?
one-piece hand sanitizer. You're like a legit hand sanitizer.
You're like one of
Spencer.
the tools from Handy Manny, just jumping all over the place.
I have physically assumed the form of hand sanitizer.
Yep.
Damn it!
No, you can untransform, but I think that would blow everything. And
I'm not going to.
This
It's just a
is
trick of the mind.
All right. So what's happening?
Well, all the officers were called in.
Yup.
He's like, hey guys, I got him. The manager's just like, shh, keep it down. And it brings them all in, brings them into a back room that says employees only on it. Amber, you're not allowed in there. Maury's brought in there by...
Fools.
Because one of
glad I
the
said
officers
something.
come in. And the manager begins to discuss how, look, there's something going on here. We've hired a set of ninja to do something. They clearly forgot that there's no ninjutsu allowed in the what's it called? The spa. So, this is their one and only warning. We don't want to press any charges, but if it happens again, we will. And it's like, oh, okay, we understand. You don't want to rise commotion. You guys just hired them. You don't want to, okay. And the one's like, you lucked out this time, buddy. As he gives you a shake. And then he sets you up on a counter.
Perfect.
The manager, not really thinking twice about this, actually uses you and then sanitizes her hands. And then walks away with the officers as you're left on that table.
When they
Okay.
come back out. Oh wait, did they leave him out here? Or did they leave him in the other
They
room?
left him in the other room.
Okay, that's why I was gonna say something to them as soon as they came out.
They do seem to be pretty busy in the talk, so the officers are radioing with their HQ. They seem otherwise pretty busy, and they begin to disperse. The manager's standing around, kind of waiting for them, making sure everything's good. She hears you call out, and she comes over to address you.
Where's my friend?
I don't know. Did you lose him?
No, you took him with you. Remember?
Hold on, let me just see how ditzy this manager is.
You were in the other room with you.
Oh,
Go in the other room. I can use the walkie-talkie to lead you there.
She goes back into the room, grabs one of the 4 hand sanitizers on the desk and brings it out.
Can
At this point, your 2 rounds of Byakugan is well over. I'm gonna roll a random number here, and we will see which one this is. I mean, you got a 1 in 4 chance, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, but as soon as they went into the back room, I was gonna use the walkie-talkie to be like, make some noise from the hand sanitizer. But this works too, and it's even better.
So, is this your friend? She has no idea how ninjutsu works, so you can clearly tell. She kind of shakes it.
Wait!
Okay, she hands you the hand sanitizer.
She will tap on her walkie-talkie and see if the hand sanitizer makes any noise.
This one does not.
Okay.
But
this
all
isn't
all
the
your all
one-
your other teammates probably get a little cringe.
If you
Komotsuki,
go into the back
it's at
room,
this
I-
point that you hear a conversation outside the locker you're in. Hey, do you guys hear that? Yeah, I swear it's coming from this locker. Hold on, maybe we'll hear it again. Back over to Amber.
What?
Did I hear them through the mic?
Roll me a listen check. This is for everybody,
Because
by
she
the way.
was listening for noises.
Oh,
from
okay, that's
Okay.
right.
What am I doing? What's happening with my character?
Right. There's so much stuff going on. You see the officers come in, come out. You see Amber dealing with that. You're out here. You finally come out, and she's waiting there patiently with you, with Miko.
Mm-hmm.
I rolled a 9.
Let's see. Listen.
All right, Amber, that is not enough to hear it.
Everyone else.
Mori, you don't hear it either. Sensei, you do hear some weird discussion over the mic that isn't your students. It's very, very subtle, as if like somebody's too close to some other people talking.
Okay.
But there seems to be something in between them muffled. Your keen hearing has kept you privy to certain things. You can't make out what they're saying, but you can hear some discussion.
All right.
That's muffled.
Okay. So I'll approach the lady and say, "Yes, what did you need?"
Yes, I'm here. One of your students, Komotsuki? Yes, he's supposed to help me with some chores around the spa today.
Yes. Currently, he's a little busy, but I will be sure to get him to come help you with those chores. He'll have them done, even if he has to work throughout the night. And I can watch him during that time.
Okay, I guess, well, when you find him, get him to, page the manager, I guess, at the front reception.
Will do.
And she walks off, not too pleased. Kind of muttering under her breath, I was told he would be helping the whole day.
No, I'm not just hiding from, to catch the guy who's stealing underwear. I'm hiding from responsibilities.
What a bunch of delinquents we have in this group.
So I will go in and go to Amber
Okay.
if I see her.
The tail end of the conversation's wrapping up here.
Okay.
So Amber,
I was at the receptionist.
yeah, you were at the receptionist. You tapped on the thing. It wasn't them. You tell her that it's not her friend, your friend. She goes in to grab another one.
Could you bring out all 4 of the ones?
I'm sorry, hon. I can't bring all 4 of them at once. Is there a way we can tell?
Yeah, if you flick it, it might make...
Sorry, you cut out. Say again. Okay.
She said if you flick it, it might make a noise.
Gotcha. I'm gonna remove the officers. Flick. Yep. She flicks you.
Ow.
So you must be her friend. You can come back to normal now? She's like still holding you right now. And she's like kind of like tilting you, like wondering what the fuck. Kind of in
So
exasperation.
So he says he ends the technique, but where is the sanitizer that's actually inside him that doesn't transform?
Actually, inside his stomach, he just ate a shit ton of sanitizer.
Isn't that what the fortitude save was for earlier?
No, the fortitude save was for him being dropped. This is for literally
You're gonna have to make
sanitizer.
another one for when they put the sanitizer in my body.
Yeah. You said it was very ticklish, and then make a fortitude save.
All right. So, do you untransform?
Absolutely.
Okay, cool. You were wearing your clothes, right? When you
I was.
transformed? Okay, cool. So you untransform, and you can feel something trying to drag your pants down. As there's like a bag of hand sanitizer in your pants right now. And the dispenser nozzle also is part of the bag. For any of you who've worked at like some fast food joints, you get those like replaceable bags with dispensers. Yeah. Similar thing.
Now my mind is lining up with what you were thinking of.
Oh no.
Meanwhile, she almost drops you. She's like literally holding you by your waist. She's wondering what the fuck, and just kind of drops, like sets you down, and takes a couple steps back. Your friends over there. You can keep the hand sanitizer. And she leaves.
Or
Very uncomfortable with the situation.
hand sanitizer added to inventory.
You know, if the shinobi world ever gets COVID-19, well, mate, you're prepared.
Jeez.
Just terrifying.
Well, that just happened.
I just walk out, I guess.
So at this point, I'm approaching Amber.
Yep.
That's not gonna
Maury
die,
comes
Flappy.
out with the hand sanitizer still in his pants.
So, what
This
have you
is-
two found out?
Quite
Nothing.
the scenario.
Absolutely nothing.
Okay. What was that, Lord?
What have you two found out?
Well, I prevented her, Maury here from being potentially framed as the pants thief, or the shirts thief, and gotten into a lot of trouble. Prevented a lot of trouble,
I
and
got free hand sanitizer.
You
Yeah.
can see him trying to keep his pants on.
and Kumo is still in there.
Oh, did I see them close the locker on the way out?
You did.
Yes.
Oh, I need to go help him. They closed him in the locker.
Please, everyone's meeting outside now.
Yeah.
Well, we kind of need to help him before that.
I
order to
understand.
get him there.
She understands that. So you know how the manager was putting her hands to her face because of a migraine? My character's doing the same fucking shit.
Why? Well, see, the manager was doing that earlier too.
All right. Meanwhile, Kumo, at some point you hear the sound of your locker unlock.
Oh, is it me or is it someone else?
It's someone else.
Oh shit.
Everything that was inside the locker is scooped into a bag and closed, and you can hear the sound of wheels spinning, as if you're in a cart.
I am going to remain quiet.
Is that it?
I am
The
going
cart
to
comes to
wait
a stop. You then feel some weight. The bag kind of opens. Some light comes in as more clothes and towels seem to come into this area, and then it closes again, and you can't really see anymore. Not that you really could see in the first place because you are a pair of boxers.
You felt light.
Googly eyes.
So I didn't see anybody that came in at all, or like when they opened up the locker.
It looked like a staff member cleaning out the
It
locker.
looked like. I'm still going to remain quiet because this continues. Maybe my theory is correct.
God, now I'm just picturing boxers with like an eye pattern on them too. That way he can see.
Googly eyes.
Look into my eyes and see that they are googly.
No, they're fucking pain eyes on the shorts. That's what it is.
Alrighty. So, Maury, you run down to go
Yes.
down to the locker, and you see that the locker that your friend was stuffed in is wide open and empty.
Gasp! Loudly into the mic.
Overcomes.
Guys, he's gone. They got him.
Shut your trap.
He might still have his walkie-talkie on him, though.
I literally said over the comms, everybody shut your trap.
Oh, I didn't hear that.
So what's happening with him in this instance? Does the person carting him around realize it, Roan?
No,
I mean, I'm under a
because
bunch of clothes, so it might be muffled.
yeah, it's definitely super
Okay.
muffled, and it's in a like container that keeps getting opened and closed. And they're in
Cool.
an area with lots of people who are calmly relaxing, some of which are holding conversations. So it's not a very easy thing to hear. They essentially get a -5 to the listen check because they're in a distracting environment, and then another -5 because they're behind another. It's a -10 to listen checks on a standard person who maybe gets a +2 if they're lucky.
Cool.
So they're probably not hearing
Now,
shit.
is any of that coming through the walkie-talkie?
No, because the same thing on the other side is true.
Okay.
So here through a walkie-talkie.
You're not
I
going to hear the
understand.
random outside through the walkie-talkie, but you could easily hear his conversation to you guys.
Yep. So I ask him, "Where are you?"
Currently being taken.
To where?
I don't know. That's why I want you to stop.
What are you hearing around you?
I got thrown into a basket.
Currently, what do you hear around you?
I hear wheels, and that's it.
Komotsky, Amber, go look for a cart.
I am in the cart.
Murray.
Oh, Moribaru and Amber, go look for a cart.
Moribara will remember that you forgot his name as he goes to look for the cart.
Listen, don't draw any attention. The culprit might be a staff member.
Innocent whistling. Oh, that was fast. What?
Now, Sensei, you are well aware that this is normal D rank missions. Usually take 1 to 3 days to complete.
Mm-hmm.
The expected pay is based off of a 3-day mission in the first place. So
Okay.
to get this wrapped up in 1 day is not necessarily guaranteed.
Yep.
Nor expected.
Yep. I will then approach whatever is the fucking counter. I can't tell.
The front desk counter?
Yes.
Okay, that's up the stairs. That direction. And on a different floor.
Gotcha.
And that's a bathroom area.
Okay, so I was permitted in. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Cool.
They also gave you a key fob and all the
There we go.
accessories.
Yep, that's what I was looking for. Cool. I will help them search for the cart then.
Cool. They also direct you to where the women's change room is.
Okay.
Which is down over this way.
All right.
Guys,
Well,
I
casually.
think I found it.
You-
I think I found cart with wheels.
Amber, Maury, you guys both see a cart with wheels beside you, and there's a cart, and on the outside it says laundry on it.
Amber is going to sign under her
Under her, pajama outfit, spa outfit.
Yeah.
We're just gonna call it a spa outfit or spa PJs.
robes.
Robes. That's what they're called. They're called robes. Thank you.
Yeah. I cannot access my sheet right now, but
No worries.
I was gonna see if I could spot anything in the cart.
Roll 20 is actually being ridiculously slow.
Thank you, Roll20. Very cool.
Oh my god.
You got a net 25.
Yeah.
Amber, you not only notice a familiar chakra signature inside, but you also notice an additional chakra signature on the handles of the cart.
What do you mean?
As if some kind of technique or something was in the presence of this cart. Outside of your buddy.
I think that there's something else attached to the cart, like somebody else's on the handle.
What does that mean?
Like there's another person. Hi, Sensei. He's over there. And she points to this.
Is there anyone around the cart?
Oh, you found him. You found this one too.
That's a restaurant.
Uh,
And just try and stick to the
Okay.
pathways. Yeah.
okay. Is there anyone around the cart?
There seems to be a few staff members kind of moving around the kind of terrace, kind of making sure everybody's good to go. If anybody has a damp towel, that they would like a new one, and then if they do, they throw the damp towel into the laundry bag, and that's what Kubo keeps seeing and feeling every so often is more and more damp clothing or towels.
Oh,
Okay.
pasta.
What is the color of the key fobs? If
It
they
is
have any.
orange for girls. It is green for guys. And are you talking about staff members?
Yes.
They have a red key fob.
Okay. I will ask one of the staffs, hey, can you possibly tell me what your key fob particularly opens? Just, privacy sakes.
They kind of like take a deep breath. Roll me diplomacy.
What did I miss?
Lord rolling diplomacy. What'd you roll?
12.
All right. They tell you that they can't really disclose certain pieces of information. As much as you would like to keep things secure, one of the reasons they don't disclose these things is to ensure the safety of our customers and their belongings. I hope you can understand.
But yes, I do. I'm just wondering if you could possibly open my locker. My key fob doesn't seem to be working.
Oh, most certainly. Which of the women's changing rooms did you use? The east or west one?
And then I will say, I use this one and start to lead them around the corner a bit.
Okay.
And then I will whisper into the ear. I will say, oh, 1 second, I got something to tell you, and inform them that I am here to help with the situation.
What situation?
The situation that you guys seem to be having here? Where women's briefs are being stolen?
What? That's the first I'm hearing of it.
Really?
That sounds urgent. We should go tell the manager immediately. As she's like walking and kind of like looks back to you and like kind of notions for you to come with her. That's Amber that I'm moving, but you get the idea.
Ah,
Sorry.
go back.
I'm trying to drag you back. Roll20 is being stupid laggy right now. Is anybody else experiencing that?
Not
A
hugely.
little bit. I've been having all sorts of problems with this thing, though.
I will follow her, and as we follow, like one of the times we turn around a corner, I'll quickly pull up the walkie-talkie and say, staff can open lockers, as I put the walkie-talkie back.
Is there someone still here with this cart?
No. There's nobody specifically guarding the cart or anything like that. It's just there's a random couple of what's it called? Employees who when they do exchange a dry towel for a wet towel, or somebody's done with their belongings, they'll go and put them into one of these laundry bins.
Okay.
Or laundry carts.
She is going to walk over and sort of like lean against the cart.
Also, Sensei, move yourself to where you're bringing them.
Move myself where?
To where you're bringing that staff member.
They were bringing me to the manager.
Yep, which would they're going to bring you to the front desk. And they're on the way. They're paging the manager. Cool. So what was that, Amber?
Amber's just sort of leaning against the cart.
Okay.
And
Kumo, you feel some weight being put against the cart as it shifts ever so slightly. And the moist towels slide across you in a very interesting manner.
Ugh.
It's definitely not the nicest feeling because they're damp, wet towels. Some of them are drier than others, but some of them are pretty damp.
Be sopping wet.
No, none of them are sopping wet. It's not like they threw them into the water.
Got it.
Until a kid does that, and then that goes in here. Maybe like one of the towels that you're over top of is the sopping wet one, but none of the new towels were.
So I'm a wet pair of shorts, damn it.
Yep.
Hey, on the bright side, you don't have to do any manual labor right now. As you-
All right. Is there any other actions you guys would like to take during the rest of the investigation for this day? Because the spa will start closing soon.
I mean, I'm kind of tempted to ride this one out and see what ask it, because I mean, they kind of just sweeped me in.
Like, maybe it's a misunderstanding, or maybe they bring you home with them.
If it's a misunderstanding, I stay in the basket, but if it was intentional, then...
At some point, one of the staff members does come over to move the basket.
Yes, they've made it here, guys. This could be a coincidence, but then it couldn't be.
And they bring you into an area that is staff only.
did any of my messages go through, or what I was saying earlier go through?
Didn't hear what you were saying, and I don't have any of your messages.
Okay, it's in the general chat.
Oh, if you were doing that, I'd probably tell you to put me down.
Okay.
Okay, so just for continuity's sake, is Amber going in to grab that, or is Amber letting it happen?
I don't know what was happening.
Essentially, one of the staff members went to go move the cart, seeing as it started to get full.
Oh, one of my friends, I think, had left some money in their pocket.
Okay.
And she...
Did they lose their pants or something? We do have a lost and found.
Because they're having this discussion like outside the bin.
Yeah, this is right in front of the bin.
Oh, it's still cutting in and out for her.
Ugh. That sucks.
But if I could hear the conversation, I would want to tell her to let me ride this out. And don't expose there being pants in here.
Except for she already has. Well, she hasn't, but she has. But in order for you to do that, you have to talk, which means that the muffled noise plus the walkie-talkie would probably also disclose your
Bottom
location.
of the pile, so there's still a little bit of muffle.
There's a lot of muffle.
You'll be lucky if we hear you.
It's not like I'm saying, "Keep me in the bag." It's like,
Keep me in the bag. And then through her walkie-talkie, keep me in the bag. What was that?
Oh, hello, welcome back.
There we are.
hello?
If you had wanted me to leave you in the basket, she was gonna poke the other chakra signature she saw on it.
Yeah, but that's on the
Just let this play
exterior.
out.
It's right where the handles are, as if somebody was pushing it. That's where you found the chakra signature.
Oh.
Yeah. And it was only traces of a chakra signature there.
Oh, I
As
see.
if a
So it
technique was
wasn't
used.
something-
And it got collateral chakra. Essentially, there's chakra activity and chakra signatures. You detected not only the chakra signature of Kumo, but also the chakra activity of a technique. It was a faint chakra signature, which means that it had, I believe, less than 5 chakra as its use.
Okay.
So it's a very low-ranking technique. Hardly noticeable.
You said there was a lost and found?
Yes, actually, it's over by the big saunas at the front. It's next to the waiting room.
Thank you.
I'll just ping it to you on the map.
The ping didn't show me anything.
That's because I'm in player view. Rejoin as GM. Come on, roll 20. You can do it.
Okay.
And she'll escort you there if you want to go there.
No, I'm fine. Thank you.
Okay. And then she begins to push the cart.
I'm just gonna watch her go.
All right. You enter into the employee-only zone. For everybody else who was watching the cart. Kumo, you have no idea where you're going, but you feel a couple bumps as you go. You hear a door open and close. And you can hear the sounds of laundry machines.
Oh no. The terror.
Well, he's chosen
You
his
hear
own
the
fate.
you hear the sound of one of them open, and you hear the distinctive clinking.
Get picked up. I'm gonna undo my transformation.
Okay. It opens. Towel out. Towel out. You can see the ominous hand reaching in. Finally grabs you. And then you just hear the disgust of the man who's pulling you out, and it's like, ugh. Doesn't put you in the laundry machine, but just kind of like tosses you across the room into what seems to be this other form of basket.
Okay.
If you can't really look around, so you're kind of forced to see what you see. Unfortunately, I need you to roll me a 1d100 to see which way you're landing. If it's partially in any direction, fully up, or fully downwards.
D7.
Okay, so you're like kind of sort of folded in on yourself a little bit, but you can kind of see over your folded band, and you can see that there's other clothing articles in here.
Are they pants or shorts?
There's a little bit of there's like a sweater. There's some pants in there. There's some shorts in there. There's some boxer briefs in there. There's all sorts of stuff in there that has made it into this.
The plot thickens.
Oh, now
How
you're
long
in
can
an
you stay
area
transformed?
How much time has passed in all?
About 20 to 30 minutes minimum.
20, 30
If not
minutes.
an hour.
So
Not
2 hours.
Transformation has a 10-minute time span. Max.
Yeah, so if it was gonna go over the amount of time that would put me in the negative for chakra or deplete me, I was gonna stop.
Okay, so let's say that it's 6 chakra per hour, right?
Yep.
Yeah, I can't go an hour, so I would have stopped.
Okay. So the hour is about to come.
Alright, so if I don't see anything, then I'd probably just poof out because I don't want to get chakra depleted.
Fair enough. And are you currently in the robes that they gave you, or are you in your current clothes? 'Cause I'm assuming
my-
you're in your current clothes, and the robes
I'm in my
were,
current clothes.
yeah, and the robes were just in the locker. Okay, cool. So you dip out. You're now over at this hot tub area.
Anyone here?
Tons of other guests, but everybody seems to slowly and surely be making their way out. It is closing time for the spa.
I guess I'll try and find my teammates.
Alrighty, those of you guys inside your robes, you may want to go get changed because you have to leave everything and then go to the exit area.
With the lady who was leading me, I would have tried to sense if she had any chakra signature.
All humans have chakra signatures. But she has a very faint chakra signature.
Okay.
Yeah, kill her.
As does pretty much everybody in this building.
So everyone is between 1 through 10. So nobody was above.
Everybody you've come into contact with thus far, since you started sensing chakra, has been faint.
Okay.
Cover all my bases with that. So, say in Amber, I've got some important pieces of information for you guys when you go to the locker room.
Okay, I just walked my character over there. I should go back.
Sensei, let me know when you go there. I'm assuming you're going with Amber, but you might not. I have no idea. Cool.
I would.
You guys get there, and there seems to be some kind of argument going on in the women's locker room.
Okay.
The gist of it is going on about how people are accusing each other of stealing their undergarments.
Okay.
And when you guys go to open your lockers, your guys' undergarments are missing as well.
The plot thickens.
And with that, we're going to end session. Alright guys, thank you very much for sticking out the stream. Hope you guys enjoyed it. As you can see, this is very much a interesting take on futuristic Naruto. That being said, we do this every week on Mondays. We hope you guys can join us then. And have yourselves a good one.